Hello makeup friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are still doing well. If it's your first time seeing this face, my name is Pheladi, and in today's makeup tutorial I'm going to start off by priming my face using my Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Erasing Primer, and I will pair it with my Catrice Keep Me Matte Long Lasting Oil Free Primer. The reason why I am doubling up my primers today is because my skin is really going through the most at the moment, and I just want to see if adding more primer, well, double the primers, will help my base in any shape, way or form. To create another barrier on top of this primer, I'm using my Yardley London loose powder in the shade Cuppacino. And I'm just applying a thin layer of this powder. There's a similar method trending on TikTok, which is the same thing essentially with what I'm doing now. Instead, they mix the powder with foundation and apply it directly onto the skin as a paste. For foundation, I'll be using 2 pumps of my Maybelline Superstay foundation in the shade Hazelnut. To highlight and conceal, I will be going in with both of these products. One is my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Toffee, and the other one is my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C12. So beauties, I'm going to let LA Girl sit for a bit and let it become more tacky, then it'll become more full coverage. Give me 5. Almost time to start blending out this concealer, so I'm going to go ahead and contour, and I will be using my beloved Makeup Revolution contour stick. Well, it's a foundation stick, but I use it to contour, and I'm in the shade F18. Now I'm just diffusing and blending out this contour, because it's not like concealer, it's not like I need it to sit and set or something, so I might as well just blend it out now. Now I'm going to go in and blend out this concealer. Oof, and look at that coverage. Can you just see the difference of just letting it sit for a tad bit longer? It really makes the world of a difference. And now that my nose has completely disappeared while I was blending out my first layer of concealer, I'm going to go on in and snatch it with that same F18 foundation stick. Now for my highlight shade. I love how finely milled the sorbet translucent setting powder is, beauties. It really just makes my makeup so beautiful and flawless. I don't get creasing, I don't get any gray casts, as you guys have seen. I would really recommend this setting powder for all you beauties who want to see what other setting powders they are in the drugstore. The only thing that needs setting now is my contour, and I will be going in with my Maybelline pressed powder, which I'm in the shade 370. So this is where I like applying blush when I want to elongate my cheekbones instead of here, because this makes your face sag. If you do this and place your blush here, it makes your face sag. So I just like to apply it almost below the area where I would normally place my highlight shade. Before this blush settles into the makeup, I like to go over it and kind of diffuse it, if you may, with my Yardley pressed powder in the shade Walnut. And then I will use that same powder to dust off this reverse contour and to set all the other areas of my face where I didn't use the setting powder or the dark powder for my contour. I'm now going to lock everything in with my Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. For today's eyeshadow look, I will be playing in this gorgeous Allure palette by Makeup Revolution. It's this gorgeous 18 color eyeshadow palette, and the first shade I will be going in with is this one right here, and it's called Flaunt. It is a shimmer shade, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it in a way that I would if I had cut my crease. Oh, this is a very beautiful, feminine, soft, glittery color. I absolutely love how it is coming out. Dragging the shade a bit over my natural crease, just to create the illusion of bigger eyes and to make room for these massive lashes that I will be wearing today, honey. Now I'm going to take my Zoeva 228 brush and just soften the edges of this shimmer shade. I'm going to take a bit of Magneto, and what I want to try is using it on my finger, because I have seen this a couple of times on the internet and apparently it makes the shades more vibrant. Need I say more? I'm just going to pop this down the center of my eyeball. Can you see that? Wow. The world of difference between using your finger and a brush. I guess it is like they say, the warmth of your fingers activates makeup products in a certain way. I'm going to go into the shade right here called Sweethearts, and I'm going to start applying it and blowing it out on the outermost part of my eye. And now with my Zoeva 231 brush, I'm going to go back into the palette, and this time I'm going to take this darkest shade here called Nymph. And I'm going to go back and forth now with the shimmer shades and Nymph, just to make sure that everything is seamlessly well blended on where those shadows meet. To merge these two shades together like I did on this eye, I'm going to go back into the palette, and this time I'm going to take this one right here on the small blending brush. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the shade called Nymph on the small blending brush. These shimmer shades have a ton of fallout, so I suggest when you do use this palette, you use it before you apply your base. I line my waterline using this black eyeliner. Time for wing liner now, and I will be using my Essence Liquid Ink eyeliner today. These are the lashes that I will be wearing today. I got them from Jade Beauty Bar. If you beauties follow me on my Instagram, you would have seen on my stories that I was there the other day, and yeah, I absolutely cannot wait to wear my first mink eyelashes today. Alright beauty, so these are the lashes worn. I will show you guys how I applied them in my next tutorial, because sis was pretty new to these mink lashes and I kinda, you know, had a hardish time because I'm really used to applying lashes. But with these, darling, it's a whole different ball game. As you can see, I can see that there's excess lash in my inner corner. I don't know if that is supposed to be there or not, but because Gesadi Kaboga, we're gonna let those two in my inner corner stay for today, because I kind of like the look. I like the overall look and this grown and sexy vibes that these mink eyelashes are giving me than my regular 6D lashes. I'm going to highlight my inner corner with this shade from my highlighter quad. moving on to lips, I'm going to line them with my brown lip liner, and then I'm going to fill them in with my Essence Duck Face liquid lipstick, and I will dab a bit of Makeup Revolution in the shade Inspiration in the middle. Right now, up next, I'm going to apply my bronzer as a highlight today. Alright, makeup friends, now that you have made it here, please click on this tutorial because you know the drill says. If you enjoyed this beat, I know you're gonna absolutely love that one as well. And if you haven't already, my darling, please subscribe to my channel. It's free 99 and show your girl some love. I will catch up with you beauties again in my next one. Bye.